Greetings, my fellow Ammonites. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld False God, Episode 63, Ancient Curses. What level is this? This is 4 to 5. Berserk! Yes! 44% of you thought I would get combat, and I did. That's nice. Berserk is one of the best. Berserk and Skip are just like S tier sidecasts. And now everybody has the proper looking weapons, which is awesome. And we only have one more to do. Unless Maxu, Guero, Macho, or Firefly die. We're very close to kind of being done. So the Forbidden Zone, let me take a look at that, does allow people to be mining here. So I'm going to cancel these walls so that we can start mining this spot a little bit easier. I think they're mining the uranium first, and then they'll get out to there eventually. We're almost done with all of the uranium here. And we're doing a hell of a job on all of the flooring. What kind of... Okay, I have a lot of slate. So floors... Slate tile. And I will slate up the pathway. And then I will also prevent them from roofing it up. I do not want a roof here. Because then it will contain the geothermal heat. And that won't be good. Right, dude? Yoda agrees. As soon as you get channel points, you spend them on Yoda. Hey, that's smart moves. Those that went out should be back on meal plans. Done. Cool. Mike, you have got 17 days left. Where's Tusk? My office door is closed. I can't bring Tusk in. I tried calling her in at the start of the stream and she turned around about face and walked away. So she won't be joining me today. A friend in danger. Well, let's take a look. Rinbra Rachichero, or whatever, is requesting a favor. His friend, a 20-year-old logger named Criscu, was writing vicious insults about Rogu Beaver, asking me to guard him for 20 hours, and I'll have 2 raids in 20 hours of, what is that, 10, 20, 30, 40-ish raiders. My reward could be a Cataphract helmet of legendary quality, a Tuck Pro Persona Core in uranium, an Animus Stone in gold or goodwill. And Criscu has blood rot and required daily treatment, which is funny because he's only here for 20 hours. Okay, so do I protect Criscu? Or payment? Yes or no? What do you guys think? And how long do I have? Expires in 6 days. So I have a bit of prep that I could do. One of the things that I was thinking of trying to do, if we do accept this, is to make some very quick changes to the fire trap in order to arm it in such a way that that I can easily deal with those raiders, as long as they're not sappers or breachers, easily deal with them via the fire trap. And puppy treats. Godfather, thank you for the resub. Put a timer on that. We'll give it 5 minutes. Aloha to you too, Godfather. What's the Anima Stone do? So this Anima Stone, I already have one. But what it does is it increases the meditation focus bonus of the Anima Tree, provided that it does not have nearby artificial structures. So it essentially makes the Anima Tree a more effective meditation spot to regain your psi focus. This is not so much an issue for us, because in our ideology, we have psi focus gain doubled. So we get twice as much psi focus for meditation as normal. So the psi focus speed of the Anima Tree is not that important. However, if in the future you guys think it's necessary for me to move the Anima Tree and max out its speed, I could do that. Pardu, thanks for all the gifted subs. Cheers. And given all those gifted subs, I think it's a great time for me to remind all of you subscribers, if you would like to propose an idea for the August RimWorld miniseries marathon that I'll put on, the deadline is today. So the miniseries marathon are an up to 12-hour, usually I go over the time, but an up to 12-hour stream where I stream a scenario proposed by all of you. So last month was the Crimson Empress, or really it was just last week, this month rather. And those ideas are proposed by my community and then voted on by the community. So today is the last day for August's submissions, and if you want to submit an idea, hop on Discord as a subscriber or a patron, and you can do so. And then in a few days, there will be a public poll that everybody can vote on of the top 5 most popular ideas. The whole process is, if you want to see the whole process, I created an infographic on my website as well, so you can check that out too. So if you're like, oh, I would really like to see Rad do X, Y, or Z, oh, do you want to see me do a series about genetic mutations, or about wave survival, or about, whatever it might be. I'm happy to oblige. You just have to propose it. But all of you gifted subbers, you are eligible to submit your ideas. It's not just for paid subs, it's gifts or prime or whatever. However you came upon your sub, you're eligible. All right, I'm going to try to hit Macho up with a work frenzy. Try to get him to go a little faster. Did the work frenzy actually work? Yes, okay, it did. Even yellow subs? Yeah. If you're a beetle and you live in a yellow submarine, that could count too. We're trying to tame the zebra too. So we have zebra meat. You silly striped horse, you. Oh, Teddy is not so upset I slaughtered an animal, so he's eating the slaughtered animal. Alright, Teddy. Yep, that makes sense, buddy. Yep. You slaughtered an innocent animal. I must eat it. Are you eating the donkey? No, you're eating duck egg. But there is hippo meat in there too, so who knows. I hate refugees. I selected for myself to use the charity meme just because it makes the game like harder and definitely more annoying. But oh my god, refugees are the worst. In game, I don't mean in real life. I don't mean in real life. Like, just want to make that clear. But yeah, in game, the refugees always have their own ideologies, and their ideologies are almost always in conflict. Meaning that they're in a constant state of pissing and moaning about everything. Yeah, I don't mean in real life. My own family is a family of refugees. Not my direct parents or grandparents, but they were refugees, so. All right, we've got 11 more days on those guys, and then my current refugees are here for... four more days. Oh, that's not bad. Question. What should my reward for the forlorn... or no, not that. The friend in danger should be. What reward to take? Legendary cat helmet. Tech, prof, and uranium. Anima stone and gold. Or goodwill. One of those rewards is not worth the same as the others. Amun-Ra's running a halfway house? I know. You mean everyone's descended from refugees somewhere along the line? Yeah. Well, I mean, my, the TLDR is... my parents are Jewish, so they were refugees more recent than most. I think specifically on my, my mom's side, there was a lot that didn't make it. I'll put it that way. So my mom's family tree is a tree without limbs. Yeah. It's very poignant, given the rise of anti-Semitism. It's sad to see. Very sad to see. I did do a few years ago. I did a DNA test for my parents, and it was just like their DNA was completely homogenous. It was pretty funny. Like the most worthless DNA test ever. It's like, congratulations, you are 100% Ashkenazi Jew. It's like, cool. That's not a lot of information. Yeah, that's heavy. It's heavy, but you know, it was almost 100 years ago, right? Not 100, but 80 years ago. Yeah, it's important to remember the past so you're not bound to repeat it. Learn from mistakes. For sure. Firm believer in that. Right. I've converted up a whole bunch of additional pristine limestone, so we should be able to get this structure built. Where's Teddy going? Oh! Teddy is pigging out. What's weird about this? So obviously he has broken some rules here, and it's not good for him. Because, you know, there goes that rule of robotics. Sorry, Asimov. Yup. Hey, Teddy, I bet you didn't. I bet you wish you didn't swap with Bruce there. Yeah, man. I had to beat you to death. Robots prevented an execution? Yep. And they were happy to do so. They punched him so much. What do we do with his body? Honestly, I don't even know. Maybe I'll put it in the Great Fire Trap. What are Amun-Ra's traits again? Fast learner, too smart, asexual, and kind. So I gave him asexual so he doesn't create romantic relationships with any of the colonists, because that would kind of violate his whole, like, principles or whatever. And then I also have a mod called One Family, One Big Family, which is down here, which I've set it up so that nobody is ever related to him. So there's not a situation where, like, a long-lost relative of his just, like, shows up out of nowhere, which is preventing, you know, that kind of calamity. All right, looks like you guys want the legendary cat helmet, tech prof, and uranium. And what I'm going to do here is to re-engineer these fire traps a little bit better so that I can prevent so that I can burn them a little bit more effectively. Man, that really makes me sound terrible. There's still a little bit of time left to vote if you want to flip it over to the Anima Stone, but yep. Time's running out. So many pawns. Yeah, a lot of these are guests. Many guests. All right, Teddy. What do I do with you, dude? I don't even know. Maybe I'll give you a sarcophagus. I guess. Macho, what was that? Ah, you ate without a table. Someone walked in on you? How? This is your own private bathroom. Someone has some nasty lack of manners there. Okay, Legendary Cat Helmet, Tech Prof, and Uranium. Cool. So the next question I have is what to research next. So I just started researching the servers, but I figured I'll put it up to vote again. Whether you want me to go the next tier servers. So these better servers are just work faster and more efficiently. I think they're more power efficient as well. I'm not really sure. I can certainly grind out skill with the tier 1 servers though. With that said, the servers don't work without a sky antenna. So I need a sky antenna researched. Actually, I'm going to start researching it now. But I'm just saying, without the sky antenna, the servers don't do anything by themselves. So the way it works is the servers have to be in a cold room, they use power, they grind up basically computing skill, and then once enough computing skill has been calculated, you connect a robot to the antenna, and then you can modify them. So the antenna is required. Oddly enough, I don't see Teddy in the assigned bodies here. I guess we could just cremate him and leave this sarcophagus open for someone else. Well, Bubba Shug, thank you for the resub. Welcome. Sky antenna is not an option. I wonder what's going on with the whole, like, he's not a body that I can bury. Oh, whatever. We'll cremate him. It's good enough. That is pretty funny, watching Teddy walk in there. What's really strange about that is there isn't food in here. Like, we actually just made the change so that food is not included in this, research bunker. So why he walked in here, I really have no idea. It's very strange. He was carrying kibble. That kibble wasn't in here to begin with. There is no source of food. He just wandered in. And, well, oddly enough, the refugees didn't seem to care that he died. They're just like, oh, okay, yeah, Teddy did Teddy things and got himself teddied. What killed you? A croc bit your head off. Oh, that's fun. I think I'm going to try to not butcher or slaughter this zebra until the guests are gone so that I don't ruin their mood even further. Because if you look at their moods now, they're all a bit upset about Teddy dying and everything else. Teddy who? Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. There is no Teddy here. Only Zool. Well, still waiting on the fire trap to be changed and updated. Because of the changes I'm making, I'm actually going to roof up both sides. Because we are planning on using the Phoenix armor as a source of fire rather than the Psycast lightning. What I will say is it has taken my people a long time to build this thing. He had a wooden hand, so disfigurements are scars to the face. A wooden hand doesn't warrant as disfigured. But it's possible that they didn't like him much. Trees felled, mined, slaughtered. Man, you came to the wrong village. Those guys, their ideology is like they don't like enterprise. And then they show up to the most enterprising town in the world. And they're like, oh no, they're mining. They're cutting down trees. It's like, yeah, of course we are. Okay, we will research the antenna. So the only problem I'm going to have with the antenna is the antenna needs a clear path to sky. So I'm probably going to need to modify this lab yet again. Or the crafting area. Actually, maybe I'll do the crafting area. Because this is allowable. And I'm going to expand my craft nook out and double wall it. Why not next to the current geothermal? The antenna? Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, okay. That's a fairer point. Godfather, you got in creativity. Which you have construction 0 and art 3. Nice. Very good use of your good mood. Fair, sir. Yeah, I'll put it in the utility room. That's a good point. I could put it there. Well, because of the maze here, I'm struggling to get that roofed up. But it will. I'll just have to be patient. God, if I'd have put googly eyes on a rock. Called it art. That is a pretty accurate depiction of his capabilities of as an artist. Yes. And Papa Amun-Ra was so proud of it, he put it up on the refrigerator that doesn't exist. I could always put a door next to the kitchen barracks to expand this area quite a bit. Yes, I could put a door here, and all this could become forbidden. It would make it a little bit more complicated to have biosculpting done. But yes, you're absolutely right. That is a possibility. Alright, come on. Get that roof on. Cool. Now both sides, there's a little bit of deconstruction that needs done, but we'll be getting it ready in a minute. How much time do I have on that quest? 3.5 days. So I'm probably going to want to wait as long as I can because my refugees are going to be leaving pretty soon. In 2 days. So I'm going to accept it after the refugees leave and before the quest expires. Or not. Well, big beatdown coming up. Kainen's probably not going to do so well here, being double teamed. Show some guests some kindness, and look at what they do. They shiv you in the torso. I'm coming for you. You better watch out. I'll get you. You guys are so screwed. Anonymous gifter. Thank you for the gifted subs. Oh, you're fleeing? No, you don't get to flee. Normally I would show kindness, but like, I think you guys understand why I'm not at this moment. I am just full-fledged ready to rumble. Because that was lame. Wow, Firefly, you did an awesome job of... Oh, you crushed his skull. Got it! Well, don't mess with our moral guide. Copy that. Oh, Kynan's already on her feet, too. Get to the hospital, friend. Whose club is this? Kynan's? Why is it over here? Did they use her club against me? They must have. Well, okay. I guess that happened, and now I don't really have to wait for them to leave because they're dead. Oof, you got shivved to the head. And a prison break? What? What? You guys are not gonna survive. So these guys, last I checked, were paralyzed. So it's very interesting that they're prison breaking. And they're actually beating Maxi pretty good. So, what backup do I have? Macho, come on in. Okay, Leopard survived. That's good. No, Macho, he came out. Make him vomit. Oops, I might have hit Maxi with that. Yep. Okay, well, I went with having guests to having no guests. Very, very quickly. You? Wow! That's unlucky, man. So, to analyze, he had 4 points off of his torso to begin with because of an old gunshot. And then I hit him for exactly what was missing on his torso. Plus 0.4. Macho just swung and removed a man's torso with one swing. Ridiculous. So here's the thing. I lost that, but all of these guests here, I can imprison and recruit. Well, maybe not a Maya. Are they guests? I guess they're guests. Yeah, they're guests now. I don't even know what to do about this because they're paralyzed. They can't leave. I could rescue them. I think it's wrong to imprison them. So I'm gonna rescue them, and just if they choose to convert, they convert. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing here. This is all right. That got really very suddenly very ridiculous. So how quick is Leopard dying? 6 hours? Okay, I think he's first. Because Kynan, you have plenty of time. Leopard has decided to leave. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I would have left too. We nearly killed you. Alright, who needs treatment? Maxu. I'm almost all set with treatment. And then we just have to prepare Well, now that that's done, where's that zebra? Yeah, we just have to prepare the traps and all that for the next big fight. I'd also like my combatants to recover Maxu specifically. I'll probably do preach health. Try to get him as healthy as possible heading into this big fight. Oh, it is hot. Alright, these paralyzed guests might need some air conditioning, so I'll get that hooked up. Also, yeah, all of my beer got ruined. I have a lot of beer, so I'm not too concerned about that, but that's annoying. And my refrigerator is not frozen, but my freezer's still frozen. And the computer room is nice and frozen too. Speaking of computers, I will set up a hacking computer now. Oh, and I meant to redesign this a little bit as well. So I'll go ahead and do that. Do the animals still have the passive cooler? They do, but it's not fueled. But most of these animals, what are their upper temperature limits? We're still within their upper temperature limits, so they're fine for now. So what I was doing here is just moving the door out of the chimney so that we can keep the frozen section better frozen. There we go. I'm going to haul this stuff out of the lab so that animals or people can haul it away. And I'm being raided by breachers. A lot of breachers. Never a dull moment. All right, tally ho. Everybody get ready. Looks like they're heading south. So I'm going to come to this door. First question. Any of them farm? Nope. Barely. Nope. Yes, but you're greedy and too smart, so that's not great. But he, for point of reference, would be Busto. Or she, or whatever. Unhygienic, careful shooter, bloodlust. Also plants, but not great. That would be Lurcha. High percentage of slow learner, not great. Pyromantic lazy, that's horrible. Great memory, set of kind. So, Black Cantran? Black here. Good potential recruit. So I'll probably Shock Lance Black. Trigger Happy Jogger. Incapable of dumb labor. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, okay. If I can Shock Lance Black, I will. That's my my person of choice. Oh man, they are cutting through the mountain, aren't they? Hot dang. All right, let's get a move on quick because they're going to do a lot of damage to my caldera if they're allowed to not go unchecked. Not my mountain, no. I can always put slate back there, but that's kind of annoying. Kynan, you can sit this one out, because you're infected. Sabin, you sit this one out with Kynan. Kynan and Sabin go to the hospital. Environmental crimes. I know. It's so annoying. So very, very annoying. Get hella bent! So where is Black? Oh, already dying. Alright, you back up, and let's see. Guero, get in there. Sorry, animals. I have you for this very reason. Okay, there's Black. Aviator 10, you're gonna go capture. Oh, I don't have anywhere to capture them to, do I? Alright, they are fleeing. I'm not gonna make... Oh, they discovered some uranium ore that's in my mountain, too. Alright, I'm not going to kill any more than I have to, but I will rescue my injured pets. Because there is a whole lot of them that are not feeling their normal self. Hey! Don't hit me. I wonder why a few of them are still hanging around. I'm gonna draft my people so that they go back inside. We're gonna have a heck of a bloody corridor here. Bringing the animals back. You think they're still Berserk? Berserk wore off, but I think they didn't get the memo to leave. Are they still fighting me? Okay, well, that's not gonna work for them. Let's put an end to this stupidity. Leave! You lost. You're cordially invited to get out or die. And in this case, die. Seems to be the option. Alright, might as well get that uranium ore. Because I'm probably going to be filling in this hole here, but yeah. So Black, you're dead in 11 hours, but I think some animals are probably worse off. 3 and 1. Oh, God. 1 hour. Almond Ra hustle. Thomas will try to patch him up. And poor Lino's in 2 hours. This is going to be hard to see even what's going on. Running this triage. Alright, Grey Hermit. I don't know if you're out of the woods. I'm working on it. Orlino, it's not looking great. Amon-Ra is very, very fast at tending these wounds, though. So hopefully he outpaces. So Grey Hermit, you're out of the woods. You are alive. Aviator 10, you should be over here tending, because you are also a doctor. Nope. He did not survive. Wounds too great. Sorry, poor Lino. I tried. I could have tried to tend you on the spot, but I figured I would try to haul you into home first. Kynan still needs to get tended to, so save in, tend, wash, feed. So Scorpioza, you're totally fine. Tech Wolf, you're fine, you're just missing some parts. Kiwa, you're getting patched up now. And Black just got a leg infection. Alright, Aviator, you are going to help to finish the tending up here to be done. Another Ambrosia Sprout. What are we at now? Oh, wow, and it's right at my gate, too. Ambrosia 5. While you were gone, who died? Like, all of the refugees, because they betrayed, including yourself. You died, I guess. And then one of the prisoners that I had jailbroke and died. And then the elephant died. So, a lot of death. A lot of death. So this prisoner I will try to recruit. And hopefully they won't succumb. Scorpio, you are almost done being patched. Okay. And then Amon-Ra needs treatment. And Seabass needs treatment. Amon-Ra's very exhausted. It's been a day. I'm gonna have him self-tend. How much longer is on the quest? 2 days. 2.5 days. Or a little shorter than that. There's time. Alright, Kynan, you should be on bed rest because you're infected. So yeah, I could force them. I think what I'm going to do here is forbid the construction up here so that we focus on the redesign of the trap so that it can work for us. Oh man, that was a thing. That was a lot. All right, Macho, what are you working on? I am not going to re-sew these for now, so that we can focus on the defense. There. The few in the Drago tree is fine, but the rest ignore. I was going to preach health to Kynan, but I think, or to Maxi, but I think Kynan needs it now far more, given the infection and all of the wounds being backstabbed by those refugees. Also, it's probably... Oh, quit following me around. And on top of that, animal haulers probably shouldn't be going into the hospital. It's not helpful. Make sure the pre-shelf actually landed. It did. If you draft both, it works. If you don't, it does that thing it does, which is very annoying. So 73 over 60, you're fine. And then black, how are you doing? 34 over 28. So black is definitely going to need some additional medical attention. But should be okay. So the real question is, are my constructors actually going to do... Oh, yeah, they started to. They started to. And we also have the Wepet, Rempet ritual to kick off, too. There's just too much to do, man. Alright, Aviator is tending 44%. That kind of sucks, but should keep you alive. What to research next? I'll leave that up to you. We're almost done with the antenna. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Medical emergency. Extreme, but you're immune in like 3 seconds. It's no problem. Nice. Clear it out. I could micromanage them to do it a little bit faster, but I'm just too lazy. If I'm honest, I'm just too lazy, and they will work at whatever speed they want to work at. So the idea here is to have a larger fuel source so that I can get the fire trap up to proper high temperatures more rapidly. That's what the additional wood is for. That also means that Amun-Ra needs to refuel the Phoenix armor. So I'll switch over to it. And a refuel. There we go. Now I have at least one shot. Wooden carpets burn more. So there is burn speed and burn sustained burn. So things like straw spread very, very, very fast, but then they burn themselves out very fast as well. So you need to weigh what spreads fire quickly and what stays on fire a long time. Because just because it's highly flammable doesn't mean it's going to be useful, because if it burns itself out like a quick flash in the pan, you still have the same issues where you end up with, with a trap that isn't on fire because it put itself out way too quick. So I think probably a mix of straw and wood would be ideal. But I don't have any straw, so we're just doing what we're doing. And it looks like you guys want additional Android servers, so I'll queue that up. So for this trap, it's not so much about catching them on fire, so much as it is about making the room very hot so that they get burned that way. Because we don't have a fire source, like, we're not allowed to use Molotov cocktails or the fire, what are they called? The fire bombs. because we don't allow throwing weapons in for our ideology. So as a result, we're stuck setting the fires in different alternative methods, like using lightning psycasts or... Oh, where'd that giraffe go? I was so ready to beat that giraffe down. Come on, giraffe. Go puke. Why the columns? So columns help to split up large groups so that they come through the mazes slower. So I'm trying to slow them down so that they get hit by, you know, the heat of the room more effectively. And I have just one day to do this, so I'm probably going to manage my my dudes here in order to deliver the limestones and micromanage them so that they build it. Yeah, quest expires 24 hours. Copy that. Okay, Android servers it is. That's what I already have queued up. I'll probably hold off on building the tier 1 servers. If we're getting tier 2 servers, I'll just wait. Mm-hmm. That's cute. Okay, so we have a toxic fallout. And our water supply is going to be contaminated as a result. Our farm fields are going to die as a result. Yikes. Just exactly what we wanted. So I'm going to try to do to keep the plants alive as best as I can is to throw some pillars down to roof them up. I don't know how many of the plants we can save this way, but at least I'll try, right? Luckily, we had just done a big harvest, so it's possible that I won't have a lot of plants die off this way. It also means that the animals are going to have to be monitored pretty closely because coming out of that barn is not going to exactly be safe. Yep. That's gross. That's very gross. Definitely could have not had that happen. I would have been pleased. Is that a mod for the animatree to let it be closer to buildings? No, it has all of its zoning problems. The animatree, when it's close to buildings, all it does is it slows down your psi focus gain rate when meditating at it. It doesn't prevent it from growing grass or anything like that. So, i.e., it doesn't really matter if it's too close or not for us, because psi focus gain rate's not an issue for us. Wow, I've been using up fertilizer like crazy. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld False God, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 31st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Ammonites.